Boxing King Media. We've got Mr. Super Slick in the house today, Shabaz Masoud, 8-0 with 2 knockouts. Shabaz, how you doing? It's Sunday afternoon. It's getting a bit cold now. See what you got your hat on.
It's freezing outside, and I've only got it on because I've got a bad trim at the moment. I need to get a haircut next week.
All right, okay. You're saving it for fight night.
That's the one. Feel extra fresh.
Wicked. We're just under a week away now. You've got, I'd say, your first proper challenge next week.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you'd known that you was going to fight this chap? Is it Diego Ruiz from Argentina?
Yeah, Diego Ruiz from Argentina. He's 120, 12 knockouts. He's got more knockouts than I have had in fights, and he's lost 3. But it's one of them. I've been working for over a year and a half, training away. I boxed in March. I wanted to get out again towards the summer, but I ended up getting COVID around summertime.
Okay.
So I don't want to be wasting time just boxing nobodies. I want to step up, and it's a tough opponent. He's a good opponent, and yeah, it was time to show everyone what the hype's about.
Exactly, yeah. You came onto the scene a few years ago. You know, there was videos of you on the BT Sports YouTube page. There's videos of you flying about on the internet, you know, doing some slick movement and standard, being Asian and doing slick movement. You was getting compared to Prince Nassim. So your profile kind of blew up, and then there was like a big phase in the middle where you kind of vanished. Do you just want to quickly tell us what happened in that moment?
COVID was one thing, and you know yourself, in this game there's a lot of politics. Sometimes it's about who you know more than how good you are. Even in the rankings, I look now and I see a lot of fighters who are higher than me, and I'd be thinking in my head like, I'll punch you up, you know what I mean? Like, literally. But it's one of them. The cream always rises to the top. I'm gonna carry on grinding, and sooner or later we'll get there to the top, inshallah.
So you obviously had one fight. You've taken a massive step up on paper. If you look at the records, like I said, you fought Lewis Norman before, and that was probably your real test. But Lewis, obviously, I don't think he's fought since. So you're fighting a guy who's going to be coming in to win. He's at 23 wins, 12 knockouts, like you said. What do you know about him style-wise? You know, what kind of fighter is he?
Style-wise, could be a hard fight if you. A lot of people come forward tough. Argentinian. He can bang. He's had 12 KOs out of the 20 wins, and I watched a bit of him, but it's one of them. Listen, when you can watch it on there and being in there, it's two different things. And he's boxed Michael Conlan as well. Michael Conlan ended up getting rid of him in the 9th round with a body shot. So I'm pretty confident. It's
What
a good night.
What about weight-wise? I know you fought Conlan at featherweight, but I'm not sure if you're a super bantam or if you're a featherweight.
I'm a super bantam. He's making super bantam for this.
Okay.
He's making super bantam. He should be making super bantam anyway. And yeah, just decent opponent, but time to show the level. Do you know what I mean? I'm not in this game to box plums. I want to get up there, and I'll fight anyone to get up there.
Sound. Obviously it's been a while, and I think it's probably been about a year you've been training with Ben Davison. Just tell us, you know, what kind of changes has he brought to your game? But I think we've only been able to see it once, haven't we, against Lewis Norman. It's been a while now.
To be honest with Louis Norman, I couldn't show like everything. Like, Ben always says this to me. He goes, you can't. He goes, one thing with me, like especially me, because I've got that many skills and different attributes. I always try to show everyone. Like, in one fight, I'll try to show my counter punching skills, my going forward movement. Like, he goes, just take your time. You got a whole career to show your skills. And that's one thing that I've learned. Like, just get in there, get the job done. And Louis Norman, I couldn't really show everything. And it was a bit of a easy. I felt like he's a good fighter and stuff. He's been 12 rounds with other people who've gone on to win world titles, but I didn't think he was on my level, nowhere near. So it was one of them. We just got the win, and I literally showed a quarter, not even a quarter of what I could do.
Okay.
And this fight, because he comes forward and he does give some more, and he's got a good record, you'll see the best of me.
Have you been able to replicate that in sparring? Have you the right sparring? Because I know a lot of the fighters in Ben's camp they're all quite slick, aren't you? A lot of the fighters there.
Yeah. To be honest with you, the sparring I've been getting a lot of sparring coming in from other gyms and other places. A lot of it is similar style to him. And to be honest, bro, I'll be honest with you, I like it when they come forward. Like, a lot of fighters don't like it when someone's on you non-stop, but I actually enjoy it. I just feel like when someone's walking into you and you're throwing the shots, it's double the power. And plus, I'm a very smart fighter as well, so as long as you know what you're doing in there and you're smart about it, it could be an easy night in the office.
Okay. There's, if you look online, a lot of people, mainly people are probably trolling, talk about Ben Davison. They call him a defensive coach, but the ones who know the boxing know he's a lot more than just somebody who's a defensive coach. You've only got to look at the knockouts his fighters have had recently. Around that, what's he brought to your game? Has he made you more defensive? Has he just made you think more? Or
do you know what it is? Yeah, do you know, with Ben, this is one thing with Ben, and I've never had this with any other coach, apart from my dad as well. My dad's always on me, and literally, he is a perfectionist. It's never good enough. It's always more to do, more to do. I could have the best spar, and he'll come out and we'll sit there and be like, "Okay, we need to try this. We need to work on this. We need to work on this." Every day is about improvement, and that's the best thing with Ben. And don't know why people say that defensive fighter. Just look at the results, man.
Yeah, I think they're
Out
judging
of the last 9 fights, we've had 8 knockouts. The only one that went 12 rounds was Josh, undisputed. So people are gonna talk regardless, innit? You know what I mean?
What's it like training alongside Josh? And there's so many young, really good fighters.
Lee Wood, Lee McGregor, all the rest of the boys. It's a good laugh, man. We always get other good kids coming in as well, and I feel like our team just bounces off each other. Everyone's buzzing for one another. Everyone's trying to help each other. So it's a good setup.
And one of the biggest challenges in boxing is living away from home. And I know you're still fairly newly married, aren't you? So how are you finding adapting to that, living away, miles away from Stoke, where you're from?
Do you know what? It is hard, but alhamdulillah as well. That's why I say, like, I'm in a good position, you know what I mean? I'm with the best team in the game, and I'm working hard. I'm feeling good, and alhamdulillah, my wife's very understanding as well, and my family are, that I have to be away a lot of the time for training. But it's one of them. To get somewhere in life, you have to make these sacrifices. They say the bigger the reward, the bigger the sacrifice. I've literally sacrificed it all. So inshallah, it pays off, man.
Yeah, it can't be easy for a young fighter, newly married, living away, miles. It's not like you're around the corner. You're down in Essex, aren't you?
3-hour drive from my. You know what's funny? I used to drive here every weekend on a Friday and drive back on a Sunday. And before I even got a car for a year, my missus was dropping me off most Fridays, picking me up and then dropping me off on a Sunday. So it was a 6-hour journey there back, and then coming getting me on the Friday there back. It's like there's a lot of commitment behind it. And I got a good family, a good wife, and alhamdulillah. My dad's been very supportive. He's always trained me since I was young, and he wants the best for me as well.
Shabaz, next week you're headlining the show now. First time you're headlining against your first real test. How are you going to be dealing with all that pressure? Because it's a lot for a young guy to take on, isn't it?
Pressure makes diamonds, baby. That's what they say. You know what I mean? Pressure makes diamonds. If you can just soak it in and perform under them lights, listen, I'm going to be a superstar, inshallah. And literally, that's what it's all about. I just need to get in there, stay focused on the job, and be mature about it. Just be comfortable.
How do you see this fight going next week? What kind of stuff are you working on?
Just seeing boxing his head off, and I'll be honest with you, like, I've been working on so many different things, and don't want to give too much away, but I've been working on so many new things, so a lot of people will see what I've added to my game. Plus, I want everyone to see a mature performance from me as well. Sometimes I go in there, I'll do all the flashy stuff for everyone just to get everyone else happy. But this fight, I'm just gonna get straight down to business. He's not no mug, and get straight down to business and get on it straight away.
Great. For those that don't know, the show will be live streaming on IFL TV's YouTube channel next Saturday, I believe. Yeah.
It's next Saturday, 13th of November. Tune in, everyone. IFL TV on YouTube, and thank you to all my sponsors, and everyone. Just keep me in your prayers. It's gonna be a good night, inshallah.
100%. I'm gonna have to ask you about Canelo last night. Have you had a chance to watch it? You watch it live, or you watch it this morning?
You know what's funny? I didn't want to wake up because I'm in a good routine. I fall asleep by 10:30 every day, or 10 o'clock. I'll be asleep, and I wake up about 7 a.m. every day. So as soon as I woke up, I didn't go on my phone. I went straight on my laptop, found the fight, watched it all, and I was like, you know what? He's some boy, isn't he? He's some boy.
How did you score it up to the stoppage?
I'd give Plant 3 rounds max if I was being generous. Like, Canelo was just breaking him down, and you knew he was going to get to him. I even said it before, I'm going to get him late on, and you can just see it, the way he was pressuring. Like, Caleb would throw his attack, and then Canelo would just tight defend. He'd get straight on him, just tire him out even more, and it was only a matter of time.
Do you think anyone beats Canelo in this era? Even if I say light from middleweights to light heavyweights?
I think the best chance someone's got, because of pure size and power, and Canelo's nowhere near the same size as him, but it's Beterbiev. Other than that, I don't see anyone beating him, because he's got everything. He's just got so much to his game, and the experience he's got as well. He just makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He does, man. He does. Exciting times.
What did you think of it?
I normally try not to give my opinion, but I doubt I'll be interviewing Canelo or Caleb anytime soon. But I gave personally, I gave Caleb about 4 rounds, and I thought he wasn't throwing hard shots, but he was landing more shots, and he was kind of.
He was landing.
But having seen Canelo before, he was basically just waiting. He was just waiting.
Yeah,
that's what he does. And I didn't think it'd stop him, and I was shocked that's that left hook and the right uppercut. The guy's just on another level.
He's gone. But literally, Canelo's one of them. Like some people will win moments in a fight against him, but boxing is not about winning the moment. It's about winning the fight. You know what I mean? And they let him win the moment straight away, get onto him, tire him out a little bit, and then boom, time to cash in.
That's it. 12 rounds for that's what 12 rounds are for in the pro game, aren't they?
It's true. Plus, he's on the good beef, isn't he?
I don't know about that, man. So I think they had VAR testing for this fight. So
did they?
So they're both on a similar playing field. But
that's all right.
Like you said, no matter what, you could be on anything, but you can't buy them skills.
100%, mate. Them skills are unreal.
So finishing off yourself, Shabaz, your fight, is it for some sort of title, or is that not?
It was supposed to be for a title. They didn't sanction it because I've not done more than 6 rounds. My last fight was supposed to be 8. No one would take the fight. Yeah. We asked I think it was over 20 opponents. We asked for an 8-rounder, and I think 15 were in UK as well. And everyone's saying no. And then literally, Louis Norman goes, "I'll take it, but I only want 6 rounds." So we took it for a 6-rounder, but I would have been straight in for a title for this fight, but it is what it is. I still want it. They said to me if I could possibly box a different opponent on this show, but I was like, no, I'll still fight him, because the moment I beat him, I'm straight away. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
You are. Yeah, it's a shame. A lot of fans probably don't know that you've got to have had an 8-round fight to be able to fight for a title.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. It's because the sanctioning bodies are very funny with it. Right. Apart from if you're Lomachenko or someone.
Yeah. So Shabaz, do you want to tell the fans where they can follow you on social media? And I think you mentioned your sponsors already, haven't you?
Yeah, I just want to give it. Follow me up on Instagram, Twitter, Shabaz Masoud. You can try add me on Facebook. I'll follow you. I'll have to go through your profile to accept you. And I want to give a massive thank you to my sponsors, Brains Pure CBD. They're doing a wicked job. They helped me with my recovery as well. I want to thank Posh Windows UK in Stoke, and I want to thank World of Textiles UK Limited and Supplement Junction as well.
Sound. Shabaz, it's been great having you on. I'll be tuning in next Saturday, and hopefully you can show
Perfect.
what you're really
Keep
about.
me in your duas, bro. Inshallah, big win.
No worries, mate. Thank you for speaking to us today.
You're welcome.